Today I wanted to share a video to help you remember. Remember who you are, remember where you come from. And I don't mean from the womb, but from the portal from which you came from, right? So the truth is that you have been lied to, and it's finally time to wake up from this dream. It is time to step into your light, into your calling. I'm pretty sure you feel this. Because this reality is your creation. It's your universe. You see, you embody truth within. And everything you have been seeking has always been within you. If you even try to acknowledge it or try to feel this, you'll understand what I mean. And this has always been there. What we were taught was to seek outward and chase our dreams instead of becoming them, when in reality, we can easily access this potential and attract what we desire. So this earth is a playground of creation and evolution. It's a school for souls to evolve and grow. All of this was hidden from you intentionally to activate you when you are ready at a specific point in your life. So you embody everything and anything all at once. You can create what you desire if you choose to, because it exists within you. You are that power. But of course, this is Earth, and it is a denser reality or world, right? And the higher we go, the more fluid-like it is. But since this is Earth, there is duality. No one has control over you, over who you are. These contrasts and distractions that we have in our lives were put there to help us grow and evolve. We have to remember that we are all one, all the negative and the positive. So even those that we see as problems or others trying to control, it's all part of the same, right? The same oneness. So it is an oversoul consciousness that split itself into fragments to experience and learn. So what you do to others, you are doing to yourself, because we're all part of the same place, right? However, there is going to be fragments that don't want to grow, right? The ones that are choosing to stay at a lower frequency. And that's okay, because everything always comes to the light at their pace, right? So those aspects that choose to vibrate at a lower frequency will eventually reach that light. But even then, they are you and you are them. There's no separation. Every fragment is part of this one consciousness. So get out of your own way, because they are just thoughts and beliefs that are creating these illusions. Remember, you are infinite. You are abundant. This is your source. Earth itself is evolving. And within that, we are given the chance to move forward and also evolve. There are going to be some soul fragments that are going to want to choose and stay behind, right? And it's totally valid. Not everyone is meant to reach this level of consciousness in this lifetime. The thing is, though, that as a collective, we choose the frequency of Mother Gaia. And those who don't want to grow, will have to dismantle the reality because it will no longer be part of this collective frequency. Because we are moving to a higher state. And some of us are already there consciously. Those are like the teachers, the ones that are guiding. So you do have a choice, but it will be harder to remain at a lower frequency because Earth itself will not be there. So you're technically being resistant to change, and this is going to make it harder. We're not meant to be in cycles. We're meant to break the cycle, especially if it's already feeling uncomfortable, right? So you may be purging things in your life right now because of this, because of Earth evolving. And allow it, because again, it is helping you grow. It is taking you where you need to be. The best thing to do right now is just to go with the flow, but also still remain in your power, remembering who you are, where you come from. The experiences are all for your soul. This is something we should actually constantly remember, because when we're thrown into obstacles, we may take it too serious, right? Instead of letting it go. So when we recognize that this is just an experience, we're able to receive the medicine that our soul needs. Whether it's a lesson or having to break the family change, right? Like karma. And it is all for one. You evolving as a spiritual being not only helps you, but your ancestors evolve. This is why they are constantly guiding you, counting on you, and reminding you that you're never alone. Especially if you are here, you're meant to be the different one, right? If you have felt different or isolated from others, it's for this reason. This is for you to become the leader of being that different one, of being you. You're creating a path for the future that has yet to exist here. No one, not even yourself, has met this person who you're meant to become. And that's why you're different. You're not meant to follow. You're meant to create a new path. Something that is not here yet, that no one has seen yet. No other person can become you or take your place. No other person has the same shine as you. We are all one, yes, but yet we carry different forms of light. Just like snowflakes, it's all snow, but they all have a different form. And the reason that your soul came back is to become this higher self on earth so it can evolve. So remember that the soul is just experiencing to grow and learn. Don't take life too seriously. If things have to go a different direction, let them. Don't hold on to things. Just flow. What comes beyond the experiences of death determines the level of your consciousness. After that, you're still in an illusion. You're aware that that was just an experience. So you determine and reflect on how far you have gotten in your experiences and what lessons still need to be learned. This is why it's important to grow, to let go, because you don't want to repeat the same cycle in a different lifetime, right? And then based on that, you either reincarnate or become a guide depending on how far your soul growth has gone. But even then, these other dimensions that we wake up into, they're still an illusion. So even if you aren't here on earth right now, your soul is still evolving and growing until your soul is essentially mature enough to become a god, just like the universe itself. We're being prepped to become the universe. So again, this is why it's important to grow spiritually when you activate, when you wake up to who you are. Not everyone will be activating in this lifetime. Some are still young souls exploring, right? If you're here right now, then you're most likely activated already, because like attracts like. I just felt guided to share this with you to help you remember, especially if you have been activated and are trying to choose a different direction, like trying to go back to your old life. It's not gonna work. So learn your truth, and getting to know yourself will help you see your authenticity. This journey is meant to help you remember who you are and why you came back. You do have a mission on earth. We all do. So feel free to reach out with your questions. And thank you so much for watching my video.